Right now, while you're watching this video, a man somewhere in the world is being diagnosed with prostate cancer. And the terrifying part is that he had no idea anything was wrong. No pain, no alarm, nothing. His body had been sending signals for months, and he missed every single one. Today, I'm going to make sure that does not happen to you or to someone you love. Stay with me until the end, because the third sign I'm going to reveal is the one most men completely ignore, and it's the most dangerous. Prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers affecting men worldwide. According to health researchers, approximately 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer during their lifetime. That number alone should make every man pay attention to their body and take their health seriously. The good news is that when prostate cancer is detected early, before it has a chance to spread, the survival rate is remarkably high. Early detection saves lives, and that starts with knowing what to look for. So let's talk about the 3 main signs your body may already be trying to communicate with you. The first and most recognized sign involves urinary function. Now, this is where a lot of men make a critical mistake. They notice changes in their urinary pattern and they assume it's just aging. They accept it as normal. But here's the truth. Changes in urinary health are your body's primary way of flagging that something may be disrupting the prostate gland. What exactly should you pay attention to? A frequent, urgent need to urinate, especially at night, is one of the earliest signs. If you're waking up 2, 3, or 4 times during the night to use the bathroom, your body is communicating something important. This condition, known as nocturia, is directly linked to prostate health and should never be dismissed. Beyond frequency, pay attention to the stream itself. A weak urinary stream, difficulty starting urination, or a sensation that the bladder never fully empties are all urinary symptoms that demand a conversation with a healthcare professional. Some men also report a burning or uncomfortable sensation during urination, which signals inflammation or abnormal cellular activity in the region of the prostate. The key message here is this. These symptoms are not a guaranteed indicator of cancer. They can also point to benign prostate enlargement or other prostate conditions. But that distinction can only be made by a qualified medical professional through proper screening. Ignoring these symptoms is not an option if you're serious about your long-term health and wellness. Before I move to the second sign, I want to ask, where are you watching this from right now? Drop your city or country in the comments below. I want to know how many men from different parts of the world are taking their health seriously today. Let's build a community of men who actually care about their wellness. The second sign is one that men are even less likely to talk about openly, but it's critical. Changes in sexual function can be a significant marker of prostate health issues, and the silence around this topic is costing men their lives. Erectile dysfunction, when it appears without a clear psychological or cardiovascular explanation, may be connected to prostate health. Now, erectile dysfunction is a multifactorial condition. It can have several causes. But when it appears alongside other symptoms on this list, it becomes a meaningful clinical signal that warrants medical evaluation. Additionally, pain or discomfort during ejaculation is a specific symptom that many men experience and yet rarely mention to their doctor. This symptom is often underreported because of embarrassment, but it is medically significant. Any change in ejaculatory function, reduced volume of semen, blood in semen, or discomfort during the experience should be reported to a healthcare provider without delay. A reduction in libido that cannot be explained by stress, sleep deprivation, or other lifestyle factors may also indicate hormonal and prostate-related health disruptions. The prostate gland is deeply intertwined with the male reproductive and hormonal system. When it is under biological stress, whether from inflammation, benign enlargement, or malignant cellular changes, the effects ripple throughout male sexual health. Here is what I need you to understand. Being a man who takes care of his body is not weakness. It is the highest form of self-awareness and strength. Prostate health is an essential chapter in the story of male wellness. And the men who live long, vital, healthy lives are the ones who refuse to ignore what their body's telling them. Now we reach the third sign, the one I mentioned at the beginning that most men ignore until it is too late. This is the sign that tends to appear when the disease has already progressed beyond the earliest stage, which is why recognizing it matters so much. Persistent pain or discomfort in the lower back, hips, pelvis, or upper thighs that does not have a clear musculoskeletal explanation is a red flag. Many men attribute this type of pain to back strain from physical activity or simply to aging. And while those causes are common, the pattern of pain associated with advanced prostate conditions has a specific character. It tends to be deep, dull, and persistent, rather than sharp and positional. When prostate cancer has spread, a process called metastasis, the bones are among the most common sites it targets, particularly the spine and pelvis. This is why unexplained bone pain in these areas, especially when combined with any of the urinary or sexual symptoms mentioned earlier, is a clinical emergency that requires immediate medical evaluation. Beyond bone discomfort, some men also experience a persistent ache or pressure in the perineum, the region between the scrotum and the rectum. This area sits anatomically adjacent to the prostate, and pressure or discomfort there can reflect inflammation or abnormal tissue growth within the gland. I want to pause here and ask you something honest. When was the last time you had a prostate-specific antigen blood test, also known as a PSA test? If you are over 50 years old or over 40 with a family history of prostate cancer, that test is one of the most powerful wellness tools available to you. It can detect biological changes years before any physical symptom appears. Leave a comment telling me if you've had this test before. Your answer might inspire another man watching this to take action. Understanding the signs of prostate cancer is essential, but prevention is where we actually take control of our health outcomes. Let's talk about the lifestyle and wellness strategies that scientific research consistently links to a healthier prostate. The first and most impactful strategy is nutrition. A diet rich in plant-based foods, vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains provides the body with antioxidants, fiber, and micronutrients that support cellular integrity and reduce inflammation. Lycopene, a powerful antioxidant found in tomatoes and watermelon, has been extensively studied for its potential protective role in prostate health. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as fatty fish and flaxseed, are also associated with reduced inflammatory markers throughout the body, including in prostate tissue. On the other side, research suggests that a diet high in saturated fat, processed foods, and excess red meat may be associated with elevated prostate cancer risk. This is not about restriction for its own sake. It is about fueling your body with the nutritional resources it needs to maintain cellular health. Physical activity is another foundational pillar of prostate wellness. Regular aerobic exercise, walking, swimming, cycling, strength training, supports healthy hormone regulation, reduces systemic inflammation, and helps maintain a healthy body weight. Excess body fat, particularly visceral fat, is linked to hormonal disruption that may negatively affect prostate health over time. Stress management also plays an understated role in prostate wellness. Chronic psychological stress elevates cortisol and disrupts the hormonal environment of the body. Practices such as breathwork, meditation, quality sleep, and mindful recovery all contribute to a healthier hormonal profile and, by extension, a healthier prostate. And finally, regular medical screening. No lifestyle strategy replaces the value of professional medical evaluation. Annual wellness checkups, open conversations with your doctor about prostate health, and timely PSA testing are the non-negotiables of responsible self-care for men over 40. Let me summarize what we covered today. The three main signs of prostate cancer are: first, urinary changes, frequency, weak stream, difficulty urinating; second, sexual function changes, erectile dysfunction, pain during ejaculation, changes in semen; and third, persistent pain in the lower back, hips, pelvis, or bones. The sign most often ignored until it's too late. Prevention is built on four pillars: a nutrient-dense, plant-forward diet, consistent physical activity, effective stress management, and regular medical screening. Here's the most important thing I can leave you with. Your health is not a passive experience. It is something you actively build, protect, and invest in every single day. The men who take action today, who watch videos like this, who schedule that checkup they've been putting off, who change one thing in their wellness routine, Those are the men who get to live the full, vital lives they deserve. If this video gave you value, share it with a man in your life who needs to hear this. It could be your father, your brother, your best friend. One share could save a life. And before you go, drop a comment right now. Where are you watching from? And are you going to schedule a prostate screening after watching this? I read every single comment, and your response matters to this community. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of your health because no one else will do it for you.